Hi, everyone. This is Pete Sabatusa, and I'm going to read to you a Bible story. This is the story of John the Baptist baptizing Jesus. It's a story that appears in all four Gospels. You may remember the story about Elizabeth and Mary sharing the joy of their pregnancies. So Elizabeth gave birth to John, and she was the cousin to Mary, and Mary gave birth to Jesus. So there's a bit of a relationship there between John the Baptist and Jesus. So here's how the story goes. Some people thought John the Baptist, was weird. He wore clothes made from the hair of camels. He ate insects and wild honey. I've had wild honey, but I've never had insects. Not only that, John often sounded angry. Sometimes he yelled at people. But John had an important job to do. God wanted John to get people ready for the Messiah. That's Jesus. The one who would tell people about God's love. Get ready, John shouted. If you have done wrong things, tell God you're sorry. Live in God's way, he shouted. What do you mean? The people asked. If you have two coats, said John the Baptist, share with someone who doesn't have any. Be honest. Be kind to others. Don't be greedy. That means take a whole bunch of money. Many people came to John and said, "We are sorry for the bad things that we have done. We want to live in God's way." So then John would baptize them in the river. John dipped them under the water for just a moment and then lifted them up again. And the people said, "I feel washed. I feel clean. I feel clean inside." And John said, "I baptize you with water, but someone is coming," that would be Jesus, "who will baptize you with something much better. You will be baptized by God's Spirit." And then one day, Jesus himself came to hear what John was saying. "I want you to baptize me," said Jesus. And John said, "No, no, no, no. You should baptize me instead." "John," said Jesus, "God wants you to baptize me." So John said a prayer, and then he dipped Jesus under the water and lifted him up again. Then Jesus and John and all the people around felt God's love in a very special way. And Jesus was sure he heard God's voice saying, "This is my child. I love him." Jesus knew God wanted him to tell people about God. He knew that he had to show people how to live in God's way, according to the way God would want them to live. But he also knew it would be very hard to do so. So Jesus went away to a lonely place to get himself ready for this ministry. I just want to see if I can share a little picture here of John the Baptist baptizing Jesus. So that ends our story. Thanks for listening.